Okay, we gotta talk. So I did a whole bunch of catching up off camera. Let me go through the list of things I did. I had to write it down because I couldn't remember everything I had done. But I spent all of Sunday grinding so hard, and we have accomplished a whole bunch of things. So have you guys seen Dagono? He's a speedrunner in the Animal Crossing community. I think he holds most of the records for New Horizons. Well, I was going through his tips and tricks list to get Nook Miles, so we did a whole bunch of those. So we have a whole bunch of Nook Miles. We have 16,000 Nook Miles just from grinding out the stuff he did in his speed run, which is legal, by the way, because it's just these little stamps here. It's just these beginner stamps, you know, like breaking your tools, chopping wood, stuff like that. This basic Animal Crossing stuff. We got the Nook shop really, really quick because I hoarded 30 of every wood on my first day. And then the second day, when I got the shovel from Blathers, because we got Blathers too, we were able to set down his tent because we got like 10 bugs and fish, and I think that's the requirement to get him. We placed down his tent. We went to the next day. We got the shovel from him. We beat up all the rocks. And we hoarded the iron nuggets, and then we went to the next day and gave Timmy and Tommy all the resources needed to get the Nook shop open. We also got some villagers. I did not get to go on villager hunts, so Nook had me make 3 plots for these villagers. We got Wendy, we got Izzy, and we got Savannah. I did not know you can villager hunt for villagers at that time, so they autofilled. Dizzy's not my favorite elephant. Axel is, but I don't know, it's okay for a lazy villager. It's not the worst. We also got the wetsuit on day 2 because I reminded myself we have to order that with our miles through the Nook stop so we can get access to sea creatures, and began hoarding sea creatures until I could throw them in the drop-off box. By the way, the Venus flower basket, really, really fast sea creature, but it's worth 4,000 bells, which is really, really big. So if you're able to nab those, you can catch them at like 8 o'clock at night, and they're really nice. I also got to do some market shenanigans. The flea market, Sunday flea market, I got to visit Crossing Minutes flea market, which is fun. I got an oil lamp there. But I also went to somebody else's flea market. I got yellow roses, a simple panel, and a red do-rag, which is really cute. And yeah, that's all the stuff I've done while I've been grinding. So a lot of progress. And the whole day I spent yesterday, the whole 24 hours grinding. We also got a star shower last night, so there will be star fragments on the beach. I've already picked up some of them. I accidentally completed 2 Nook Miles goals, the ×2 ones that you're supposed to complete for the challenge, when I logged on for the morning just to get a feel. And apparently, like, changing clothes was a ×2, and we got it again. And then, like, I think it was like catching 3 snowflakes or something. That was the other one. But we had already completed those because I was just mindlessly playing it this morning. I was like, oh, I'll just check in my game, see how it's doing. So, but here we are. Oh, and we also paid off our house's first debt. So here's how the inside looks. We also got the stereo. I was shaking trees and it just fell out of the tree, which was real exciting. The KK songs I've been ordering from Resident Services, which is closed down today because we're actually getting the building Resident Services today. I was real surprised when I logged in today, but Nook said that he's building it. Also, here's where all the bugs are. Can't wait till Flick gets here, because then I'll finally have an easier way to get to my house. Also, I moved all of the trees, every single tree, by my house, because it's just easier to get materials. So that if there's like a good hot item in the shop, like today it's the workbench, which isn't too great because it uses up our iron nuggets, and I want to hold on to those because the iron nugget DIYs usually sell for more to Timmy and Tommy. But hot items are also really good to sell. Seashells, though, they're really overpowered through the drop box. I was surprised that I was able to get I got 5 pieces of coral yesterday, and that was almost 3,000 bells in the drop box, which I was surprised. But these star fragments, real big though. I'm real excited to gather them after the shooting star stuff. Oh, and money trees make up the very back row of the trees that just are all around my island and my house by now. And we got flowers by the museum because I started digging some up from the 3rd tier to put by the museum. Hopefully we'll get some nice hybrid flowers. I doubt it because they're just kind of like chaotically put everywhere and I just forget to water them sometimes. But here's resident services. It's currently in its little tank getting upgraded. And Savannah's sweeping. We haven't done our daily stretches though, so we should probably do that first before I forget, because that's the thing I forget to do the most. And it's a requirement of the Hardcore Horror Challenge. Last night though, I did it at 10 p.m. and Orville and Wilbur came. I was surprised. I hate that I can never do the group stretching right because it is so dang cute. Oh my gosh. That's probably the best thing about this challenge, to be honest. Okay, now it's time for our daily routine. We're going to hit all the rocks, and then we're going to chop all the trees for the wood. Then we're going to make a snowman. And he's probably going to laugh at us because we're going to do a really bad job on the snowman. I don't know what it is about the snowman, but I'm terrible at making snowmen. Ooh, we got the money rock! Yay! I'm so bad at catching snowflakes, and like in cherry blossom season when the cherry blossoms start coming out, I'm also really terrible at catching those. And I think I just missed this one. Oh, I got it actually. Oh, I also went on a tree cutting rampage the other day just because I just didn't want any trees over here. My brain was like, let's just get rid of all these trees for no reason. You ever just do that in Animal Crossing? You just take out your axe and just like murder all the trees? I don't know what it is, but like when it comes to like terraforming and like moving trees and stuff around, I always get rid of the river and I cut down like about a dozen trees. It's probably really not good for the Animal Crossing environment, but I don't know, it's just how I prefer to play. Well, plus I'm thinking of when I finally get my villagers' friendship up enough to like move their houses and stuff. I eventually want to move it over into this area, and if there's a whole bunch of trees in the way, it kind of makes it a little annoying to place the houses. Oh, and I forgot to mention the overall dress that I'm wearing. This took me like a few minutes to put together in the design creator thing. It didn't take as long as the frog coat. The frog coat, oh my gosh, the frog coat, the frog jacket, it took so much time because I don't know if you can see it, but these sleeves and stuff, the details on the sleeves took forever. Those little flower petally things, oh my gosh, it was a pain to do. I also have a bad habit of making designs but not naming them. These are the 3 that I've made that I've named. These are just versions of the froggy jacket that are like alternative. So this one's like the frog dress, and it's the same pattern but on like a different dress type. So it's like the exact same thing but like different dress type, so it's not that real different. I also have this like red version of the overalls, but I really like the gray one because I feel like it goes better with the hat. It just matches better. When Flick and CJ get here, I'm going to be so rich. Well, more so CJ because the fish sell for more at this time of year. But I think I'm just going to have so many bugs that Flick will just be really happy and I'll make a whole bunch of money. Sorry, I'm doing a little cleanup in this area. I know we're supposed to be hitting the rocks and then eventually making a snowman. And I hear an air balloon, but I think my slingshot's broke. I haven't crafted another one yet. Okay, that's the bugs taken care of for now. Now to sort out my inventory. I feel like it's always full. My storage is full too. Oh my gosh, I forgot how little the storage is in our only 120 items. Oh my gosh, my debt's 198,000. I don't. Oh, that's like rough. What am I gonna have to take out of here? Probably the crafting materials, because that's like the only thing I can take out of here, really, because that's what's taking up the most space. I guess I'm just gonna throw it around the crafting table outside to make more space, but oh my gosh. Wait, how many snowflakes do I have in here? Because they are really, really overpowered as a seasonal crafting item. And I'll show you why, because we've got this crafting table over here. Because we can only sell the Nooks crafted items or materials. Selling the raw materials doesn't get you as much money. Oh, these are from the DIY kit that I bought from the Nooks. Okay. But you see this wallpaper right here? It takes 12 snowflakes. It's kind of expensive, but it sells for a good chunk of money. I forget how much exactly, so we're gonna have to take it to the Nooklings and see exactly how much it sells for, but it's a crafted item. It counts. Oh, and here's another look at the rule set for the people who've just joined the stream. Here are the rules for hard mode. I'm just gonna put them up here real quick. You can also find them in the description. There's a link to, like, I don't know if it's a Google document or Adobe document. It's something like that, and you can pull it up and read the rules for yourself, because I know these are really tiny and hard to read. I had to zoom into them myself when I was reading them, because the text is just really tiny. I think later I'll probably make a version that's bigger and a little easier to see, but I don't know if it'll be able to fit all the text. I don't know. I'll think about it, though, because I didn't make the rules, but I think it'd help if the text was a little bigger so people could, like, see the different sections on stream. But yeah, back to the wallpapers. They sell for really, really good money. if you can get the snowflake wallpaper from a floating balloon like I did, or like get any of the snowflake recipes from the snowmen, they're sell for really good money early game, and it's really nice boost. See, that's a nice chunk of change, especially when you're only able to sell crafted items, so that's really nice boost. There are other like items like this. I think if you're lucky, you'll have this natural garden table. It sells for 3,000 bells for each table, and it's only 9 hardwood and 3 iron nuggets. Iron nuggets are really hard to get a hold of and get a good number of in this challenge, so that's something I've noticed. Also, getting like the regular wood type is hard, even though the items with regular wood typically sell for more than like items that aren't made from wood. I don't know why this is, but like this is like sells for more than like the wooden block chair or like the log stool or like the wooden chair for some reason. But the wooden bed and table, when they're like hot items, they sell for real good. They sell for like about, I think, 5,000 bells or something like that. It's good at early game money. And that's the hot item of the day. It's a simple DIY workbench, but I think I might hold on to my iron nuggets. But I will clear some inventory space by selling those seashells in the drop box. You can get a whole lot of nice things from the slingshot balloons, so I'm crafting one of these before I go, and I hope that the flimsy axes I have, I hope that's enough to deal with the tree mess out there. It might not be, though. I don't know. I hope 3 flimsy axes is enough. If not, that's okay. We need to break a whole bunch of those anyway to get the golden axe. Oh, we did one of the Nook Miles things. That's nice. So that's 11 less of those to do. We gotta catch 5 fish and plant 3 flower seeds. Okay. And we can't check the recycle box for flower seeds because Resident Services is closed, so we have to buy those. Okay, that's more than enough flowers. I just wanted to get one more for variety because all we have right now is windflowers and like 5 red pansies. That's not nearly enough flower variety. And this island is like named Rose Cross. I don't know when we're gonna find any roses. I know we have yellow roses, but I kind of want like red roses just so we can start getting the other colors of roses. And before we cut the wood from these trees, I'm going to shake every single one of them because, I don't know, wasps. Plus we get tree branches, which is real nice. And we sometimes get money. And it looks like we got a fossil over here. Yoink. Get another snowflake. The thing I like about fruit trees in this game, they will never have wasps in them. These other trees, Not my favorite. I also don't like how the villagers in the game are like, these trees are mine now, we're just gonna sit under them all day. Because I end up accidentally talking to them while trying to cut them and like shake the trees for wasps. So it's a little annoying, but it's what we got, I guess. I wonder if Savannah will get up and run away if this tree has wasps. Oh no, she's lucky I had money instead. Because I do know that when there's like tarantulas, they like, get scared and run away from them. Oh my gosh, it feels like every single villager is under the trees today, just like all the trees. Wendy, no. No, I don't want to. I put that black bass there. You do that, I guess. I just let me shake this tree. I gotta. Oh my gosh, that didn't last long at all. Must have been on low durability. Yeah, I think we're gonna need another flimsy axe to get through this. But we should have enough branches to make a few more. Hello, welcome to the stream. If anybody else is watching right now, it says the viewer count's 2. We're just chopping trees. We're just gonna get as much wood from the trees as we possibly can. And break a whole bunch of axes along the way because we're trying to get the golden axe recipe eventually. I hope there's enough trees here to make that easy, but so far I've been going through like 4 axes a day. So I think at that pace, we'll eventually get the golden axe recipe. All my crafting materials are also on the floor of my house to save storage space, because with them in my storage, I have no storage space. Nice, we got miles for crafting tools. Let me pull up the rules again real quick. I gotta see how many Nook Mile tickets we can use. Okay, it says you may only go to one mystery island per day. I have exactly one Nook Mile ticket, but I don't know how many I can get with the miles I have right now. So, wait, resident services is closed today. I'm dumb. Resident services is closed. I can't get any more Nook Mile tickets till tomorrow. So I have one Nook Mile ticket so we can go to the one mystery island and probably get some resources from there. That'd be good. Probably what we're going to do after we're done cutting down all these trees, we're going to get some more pools and do that. Whoops. Wait, before we do the Mystery Island, though, we should probably talk to Blathers. I think it'd be a good idea to talk to Blathers first, because we might be able to go on a Captain Mystery Island if he asks us to find Brewster for him. And that might be a better use of our miles than using the Nook Mile ticket. I don't know. We will have the golden axe in no time. Alrighty, I'm gonna go talk to Blathers, make sure he's not gonna send us to go get Brewster, and then use the mystery ticket. Not the mystery ticket, the Nook Miles ticket. I misspoke. Okay, it seems like there's a certain donation threshold that we have to get to before he will ask us to find Brewster, so we can use that Nook Miles ticket that's in my storage today to get more resources. More resources means more money in this challenge. The more resources you have, the better off you are when it comes to crafting hot items in the game. Trust me, I've been doing this challenge for a while now and I spent all day on it, thinking about it, the best way to min-max. So we're going to have him assess the fossil I have unless I put it in the storage on accident earlier. Nope, I still have it. And then we're going to give it to him. Take it. Take the fossil. Yes, take it. Okay, fine. Only because you love fossils so much. It's like your favorite thing. Alrighty. We're gonna pick up all those materials. I guess put them in my house because there's nowhere else to put them. Like, I could put them next to the crafting table outside, but I don't know. It just feels like they should be in my house. We are at the 40-minute mark, so if you have any waters or drinks or anything like that, pick it out and take a sip. It is that time. Take a drink. It doesn't even have to be water. It can be tea, juice, soda, anything. As long as it's some kind of liquid, you just gotta take a sippy sip. I have one of those water bottles that's like the like 8-ounce ones that tells you how far along you are with drinking them. I think I'm only a fourth of the way through that one so far. Oh, and I'm not done hitting all the rocks yet. I gotta hit those 2 rocks up there. I actually don't have that centipede. I'm going to sacrifice this rock to get the centipede. Now get back here. That's going to the museum. And I really needed the iron nugget, but we're going to a mystery island, and mystery islands, their rocks typically have more iron nuggets. I don't know why this is, but every time I go to a mystery island, the rocks drop more iron nuggets than my island's rocks. Ooh, we got a gold nugget. Pick up this fossil. Trying to remember where the snowballs are so we can make the snowman so he can laugh at us because we did a bad job. Ah, here they are. Let me just, since we've hit this rock already, I'll keep one hole there just as a reminder that we've already hit that rock. No, wait, I got an idea that's better for remembering we hit the rock. I'm gonna put the hole over here instead, so it's just easier to make the snowman. We're still gonna fail at the snowman either way because, I don't know if you saw the other snowman in the distance, but, that's typically how my snowman in-game turn out. They either turn out like that or they're real tiny like the other snowman we interacted with today. And I don't think it's a good place to have one next to the rocks, so we're gonna move it back just a bit. Okay, now it's lagging on my screen and I can't see what I'm doing. That's bad, okay. I don't know how bad it's gonna lag in stream then. I'm gonna make this just a little bigger. Then hopefully get this as the head. There we go. Oh, nice! We got it perfect. I don't know if they've changed like the ratios, but I made one like this in the past and he told me it was terrible, so they must have tweaked the ratios for the head to the body. Nice. And I think we get miles for making, yeah, we got some miles for making the snowman too. Now we gotta catch 5 fish and we'll be done with the Nook miles for the day. But we gotta donate the centipede to the museum because that's real important to do. Because we've not donated yet. Everything you see on this list right here, we've already donated. But the centipede, we have not. Did we donate the goldfish? Yeah, we donated the goldfish. That's the thing that I really like about the new game. You can go to your critters and bugs and you can see that you've donated something. That is so useful. New Leaf did not have that, and I spent forever tracking down the mole cricket in New Leaf because that was the only thing I had donated, but I couldn't tell because in New Leaf their critters and bugs didn't have anything about being donated or not. So we're just going to go ahead and give this centipede to Blathers, and he will absolutely hate it. Because it's Blathers, and he doesn't like bugs, he likes fossils. Speaking of mole cricket, we haven't dug up any mole crickets, but I keep hearing them in game. I'm really bad at finding out exactly where they are and end up digging like 20 or 30 holes, though. Okay, take this bug and tell me about it. I know you hate bugs, but I still want to know about the centipede. I insist. I really liked centipedes. I was hanging out with my friends the other day, and one of them had a centipede bracelet, and it was just really, really cool looking. Centipedes are probably the only bug I'm okay with. I'm also like Blathers. I'm not real fond of bugs, but I like how centipedes look. I think they look cool. Okay, so we've hit every single rock. We've cut down the trees, but we haven't finished collecting the materials from those. So once we get all the materials collected, we'll go to the Nook Miles Island and collect even more materials. Because I'm greedy, and we need all the materials we can get. I don't know what it is about these trees either, but I've seen 3 villagers so far just hang out by these trees. I don't know what it is. Because there's more trees in the village. Like, Savannah's house is across the river, and there's, like, no bridge to it, but there's, like, 3 trees by her house. It's like she can see the trees over there. I don't know what it is, but they just really seem to like these trees for some reason. I gotta check the villager rules again, because there's some rules about the villagers. Okay, one starting villager until you get their photo. All villagers with spot bubbles must be talked to. So if you got a villager leaving, they gotta leave. You may gift only 1 villager per day. Pierce's birthday was yesterday, so maybe we could focus on him, because we might get the highest chance of getting his photo, because I did give him a birthday gift. But I don't know how many apples it would take for the, like, if the apples would be enough to, like, boost the affection, because I don't have any foreign fruit. I planted the pears I got from the flea market yesterday. That's another thing I got from the flea market. I got some pears, and I planted them. I didn't give them to anybody, so I'm wondering what I could give Pierce that would boost affection enough, because I'm supposed to be giving the fossils to Blathers, because I haven't gotten any repeats of the fossils yet. Otherwise, I'd just give them a fossil. Be a campsite villager, you must invite them to your island. Okay, so we can talk to every single one of them per day. We just can't give everybody a gift. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Savannah here. Aw, she says y'all. That's her catchphrase. What does it say about moving villager houses, though? That's something else that was in the rules that I need to double check. Because you are allowed to, like, move their houses, but there's, like, some, like, there's strings attached. Okay, it says you cannot move villager homes until you can gift. Which I think means gift them. Okay, so when resident services opens up tomorrow, I think we're moving Pierce just because his house is, like, on the far corner. I don't know how it happened. If you watched my first stream, when I placed down my house, I placed it down with the intention that Pierce was just going to be behind me and was going to be my neighbor. Instead, he jumped way up the map and way back, like in a corner where nobody else is. So I'm probably going to just move his house closer, maybe put him by Hazel eventually, since I can gift him when the resident services opens back up tomorrow. Because this is no time travel challenge. We can't just go ahead, day ahead now and, like, get resident services. We got to wait the 24 hours. So that's something to keep in mind. We can design our own flag, which that'll become available tomorrow. Custom codes, that's going to be easy, but that's probably something I'm going to tackle more off camera, as people saw earlier in the stream when I was showing off those designs. Those are something I do off camera just because of the amount of time you have to sink into designing things in this game. It's not bad. I actually like designing things in this game. It just takes so long to, like, do it, you know? You can only wear custom clothes you design or from another player's ables. Okay. So that's something important too. So if I see something I like in somebody's able sisters that they got up on that back wall, I guess I could take it home with me and wear that. But I think I'm good with what I'm wearing, especially since I got the wetsuit on over it right now, I think. Okay, and we already did the daily stretching. NPC quests. I don't know who's the NPC today. I haven't encountered them yet. We might not have one because they're working on Nook shopping, or we might end up with Gulliver. I don't know yet. Or we might get super lucky and end up with Wisp, which would be significant, but we won't know if we end up with Wisp until, like, 8 o'clock at night. And I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that long. But if I run into Wisp later, I will do that. Okay, so that was just double checking the villager rules. So, villager rules, custom design stuff, and the Mystery Island stuff. Okay. I always have those on hand. I know Pat, Nintentalk, I think his name is on YouTube. I know he keeps changing them and people keep saying different things. I don't know. I'm just following the initial rule sheet and hoping that I'm doing it right based on my interpretation, because I know there are people out there interpreting them differently, as am I. I've interpreted because there's a rule that says you have to have 9 fruit trees, but I think that rule is like you can sell the fruit trees from 9 trees, and that's like 27 fruits. Not that you can only shake 9 fruit trees. I don't know. There's been some arguing about that rule in particular, and I just don't feel like they're very clear. Well, and, like, stuff will change midstream too, which makes things a little confusing for the community as we tackle this hard mode challenge. And if you want the rules list for yourself, they are linked in the description. It's just, it leads to like a PDF or like a picture of it. At least I think it's in the description. Let me check if it did it right when I started streaming. Yeah, you can access it. It's on the Google Drive, and that's just the rules that I keep popping up occasionally up on screen. But if you want to take a more in-depth look at them, that's the way to do it. Also, there's a balloon floating. Do I have a slingshot? I do. Okay. Let's get that balloon. We got a toilet! Oh, I forget the name of that one villager, but there's one villager on Happy Home. He loves toilets. I would give that to that villager. But we're just gonna plop it down in the house, if there's even space for it. Now, I don't know, I've got so many crafting materials in there. And then I got all these bugs here, and it's just like this 1x1 space where you walk through. I can't wait till Flick arrives. I know this is probably like the 5th or 6th time I've said it, but he's gonna love these bugs. Like, he's gonna be in like bug heaven. And we got a toilet, we got toilet paper and a plunger, we got a scale, and on the wall we got a towel rack. We got a bathroom corner. I guess this is also a clothing corner because it's the closet or whatever. We also got the tiny radio and like a whole bunch of stuff just hanging on the wall that I've thrown up there that I've either crafted or gotten from the mail or like from balloons. My house is a mess, but you know what? It's my mess. We're gonna throw all these materials that I have in my pockets in here too, because there's just not enough room for them in storage. Like, we could fit the gold nuggets into storage, because they don't take up much space. There's one spot, but everything else, not so much. We might want to pick up the iron nuggets too, just because that's not a stack of 30. We do want to get the axe out though, so when we go on that mystery island, we have something to cut down the trees with, and we want to take the watering can, because I do have to water my flowers before I forget. We can fit the snowflakes in there because they're seasonal, and one of the snowflake recipes takes 12 to craft. Trying to think of the best way to optimize my inventory space for this Mystery Island run, because I want to come back with as many materials as like possible. So I think I'm gonna put this shovel into the storage and use this one since it's freshly crafted. It's like freshly crafted. It's like I put it in my storage immediately after crafting it when I got it. The axe has been used a bit, so we might have to make another one of those. And that takes 3 wood, so I'll keep the wood in my inventory for now. And we're like gonna completely destroy that island for resources, because apparently that's allowed. Because my brain's like farting out right here. Nintentalk did it himself when he was on his Mystery Island for the day, so I think it's legal to do if the person who wrote the rules did the thing. We also gotta get that fossil assessed later, before I forget. So that'll just go in the house for now, with everything else. Because, my gosh, do we have a lot of junk. put the watering can here somewhere too. We're wearing the wetsuit, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is as much inventory space we can have with the tools we want to bring with us. Message bottle on the beach, that's so good. Ooh, this might be big. What does it take? What does that take? Oh my gosh, shelf furniture sells for so much. Shelf furniture sells for so much. That is like nice. Okay, we could probably do that, and that would make the cowrie sell price be better since it like would go through the box. Get down this tree, get the wood and the fruit. We're allowed to have 4 coconut trees, so I'm going to steal the coconut tree from this island, but I'm also going to cut down the rest of them. But this one gets to come home with us since we have 3 already, but we're allowed 4 coconut trees. It's windflowers. Well, I can still sell these pansies through the drop box. Wait, is that thing? Let me check the economy again just to double check. Let's see. Crops and fruits. Crops, fruit, sea creatures, forageables, acorns, seashells, flowers, pine cones. Yeah, so flowers count, so I can just throw those in the drop box. But crafted items, specifically and crafting materials, have to go to Timmy and Tommy. Another gold nugget! Oh my gosh. I don't know why, because I don't even like sell the gold nuggets. I could technically be selling the gold nuggets and the iron nuggets and the pearls. I haven't been doing that, but every time I see a gold nugget, it just makes me happy. It's one of those little things in Animal Crossing. Okay, this coconut tree we're gonna cut down. Got 2 rocks over here. And I think, is that another? No, it's a pine tree. So we're gonna shake that with the net and hopefully not get horribly stung. Because that is a thing that often happens to me. And there's a Nook Miles goal if you can catch all 5 wasps without getting like stung real bad. And I've never gotten that one, so we'll just see how shaken this tree goes. Okay, it didn't have the furniture. But it also didn't have bees, so that's a good thing. I don't know why I keep calling them bees. They're wasps now. They've been wasps for like 2 games now, and I keep calling them bees. And like, I remember when my Joy-Cons used to drift so bad, it made hitting Money Rocks a nightmare because I'd be going like this every time I tried to like hit the rock, and it was awful. So I'm so glad that I got a new pair at Christmas time, so I'm not constantly running into walls and stuff. It's been real nice having this new pair of Joy-Cons. We got another gold nugget. How many is that now? We have 2 gold nuggets from 1 island. Oh my gosh. I wonder what kind of fish those are, because there's a whole bunch of them, and they're... Watch us be on, like, Trash Island and fish up a whole bunch of trash instead of fish. Oh my gosh, I'd cry if that was the case. Oh, I don't have this one yet. This one's going to the museum. Okay, let's see what that one is. It's probably another goby. I hope it's not. Because we kind of need more fish at the museum. If it'd look at the bobber, come on now. And it's Crucian Carp. We already have that. Oh well. At least we got the goby. That's new. That's new. Are we 3 for 3? No, darn. I was hoping too hard for that gold nugget. Oh my gosh, 3 pieces of wood, that's significant. What piece of furniture? Oh, we just got the hose. That'll look good outside my house, though, next to the crafting table. If there's even space for it with all the bugs. I don't know at this point. There's so many bugs. And we'll be getting more bugs if we run into the wasps here. I did not think this through. But I still want to cut down every tree without getting stung. Okay, this one has the bees. Wasps. Okay, are there any more shells on the beach? That's... because we got that shell stool. That's something on a craft. No! Oh my gosh, we got the full pockets. Okay, since we already have these, and this one has the lowest selling price of the fish, I don't feel too terrible losing the cruising carp. We can't give up the axe. The weeds we can eventually sell to Leaf, and the branches are used to make the flimsy tools that eventually make the better tools. So I think we just buy fish, and then we pick up the cowrie, because that's used to craft the shell bench we found on the beach. Wait, do we have coconut space? Yes, we have coconut space. Okay, I was real worried about that, because I do want to get the coconuts off these trees. Trying to think of what to do with the excess apples I have, because I just can't outright sell them, and I can only sell 27 today through the drop box if I choose to sell any today. I hope there's a pockets upgrade tomorrow, because this is just upsetting me that I have like 0 space for any of the items I want to keep with me. That's just really making me sad. So hopefully there's a pockets upgrade with resident services being built tomorrow. Okay, I think that's every single tree on this island. And all the weeds. Honestly, this isn't a bad haul for a mystery island. Okay. Take me home. Yes. Yes, I'm positive. We're gonna try to make bank crafting the simple DIY binge. Okay, we're back from our one mystery tour, and we're gonna go craft a whole bunch of those simple DIY benches to try to make bank, since it's the hot item of the day. We're also gonna see if we can get enough cowries to make the shell bench, because that's the bottle we picked up on the beach there. It's got to be in these recipes somewhere because I learned it. I remember learning it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Okay, it takes 5 calories. I don't know how much those sell for individually. Okay, what does it take to craft the simple DIY bench? Because that's what's selling for double today. Oh, it takes hardwood. How much hardwood? We got like 4 stacks. I think we're good. Oh, my pockets are full. They're always full. Okay, that's going by the house though. Now I know how Raven feels when she says her pockets are full in Animal Crossing all the time. Because they literally are right now. Like, my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to clean up the bugs a bit. Oh. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. I just need a 1x1 space to get to my house. I don't care how long it takes to do that. Okay, and we got the coconut tree. That's going on the beach. I wonder if I can fit it behind Nooks. I think it's not about it looking good, it's about it functioning for a hard mode island. I gotta keep reminding myself that it'll look good later. Right now, it needs to function for a hardcore island, so it doesn't need to look good, it just needs to be practical. Speaking of practical, we did not harvest the wood from the coconut trees earlier. I gotta do that later. I gotta take this goby to the museum. Wait, before I do that, there's also a fossil in my house I need to pick up and take to the museum before I forget. Okay, we got the fossil, we got the goby. Get distracted by the snowflake. Then go to the museum, get the fossil assessed, donate that and the goby. Maybe we can give the villagers coconuts because they're a non-native fruit. But I don't know the sell price of coconuts and how many coconuts it'd take to get that affection boost. But we can only gift one villager today, and I think we're going to gift Pierce. We got a fossil, boys. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Oh, we can give that to Pierce. We can give that to Pierce. Take this goby. No, I'm serious. Take the goby. Take the goby. Take the goby. We got a fossil to give. We got wrapping paper in storage, I'm pretty sure. Ticket. No, I don't want to hear about the Gobi. I have a mission. I gotta find Pierce. We are going to get his photo first because he's a starting villager. We will eventually watch her with these flowers. It just keeps slipping my mind because my brain's like, gotta finish the dailies first. Do the dailies. Now we got like a little zigzag path to the house too. Oh, it's just chaos. Okay, where's the wrapping paper? Here it is. Nice. Okay. Wrap the fossil. Nice. Okay, and then the wrapping paper goes back to storage because it only takes up one spot. Oh, these don't stack in more than one stack of 10. I thought they did a stack of 30 of those. Well, then I guess the one extra can go in storage, maybe? How much storage space do we have left with all our crafting materials on the floor? Oh, not that much. Like 21 spaces. I mean, I guess I could sell the clothesline and the tire toy because I did craft those, and maybe the bird bath. But I was kind of wanting to keep them for decorating later on once I'm finally paid off, like, the second debt to my house. And that Nooks is finally upgraded to, like, the plaza. I do have a lot of clothing, though. Yeah, but I can't sell the clothing to the economy rules, right? I think there's something in there about... It says, what does the rule set mean by etc.? Because clothing is going to be clogging up my storage unless I can get a trash can, because I'm not allowed to wear clothes. I'm only allowed to wear the wetsuit and things I have designed. So that's going to be hard to work around with that. So a trash can, getting a trash can at the Sunday flea market next week is our highest priority as far as inventory management is concerned, because I'm still pretty far away from paying off this debt, especially with resident services closed today, because even if I had the balance to like pay off the debt, I wouldn't be able to pay off the debt today with the building closed. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the community later what they think the etc. means in this statement right here, because I don't know, having all this clothing is just not good for inventory space, but I think selling it would be overpowered because most of the clothing is like sold to you for like 1,000 bells. So that'd be 500 bells per like item sold, or maybe 250 since it's going through the box. But even then, we can't assume that the etc. means clothing without it being stated, because it's just there as like an etc. It doesn't say what it is. Okay, that'll be something to ask the Animal Crossing Discord about. They'll know. But for now, we gotta put down the softwood and the regular wood and pick up all the hardwood. So we're gonna be crafting some DIY benches. Oh, I missed a stack of hardwood. Okay. How many iron nuggets I got? I got 14 iron nuggets. I thought I had... Yeah, here's more. That's a stack and 7. That's pretty good. Okay, I gotta sell these flowers because they're clogging up my inventory. I mean, my inventory is always going to be full in this challenge, it seems like. But if I get a trash can, maybe not. That's not bad for flowers. Flowers usually sell for like way worse than that. Well, there's some seashells mixed in, but even then, flowers usually sell for way less. Okay, we gotta find Pierce, give him his fossil. Oh, he's in his house. Oh, I forgot to check for the crafting villager, Dave. We get the crafting villager. That'd be really good for our DIYs. The more DIYs have, the more like decorating opportunities we'll have later on. Okay, buddy. You get a fossil. Yes, because we're going to try to get your photo first because we got the boost from your birthday. I mean, it's still a 10% chance either way, but like, I'd rather get his photo first before starting to work on the other villagers. A humidifier. I wonder what color that one is. It might look better than the one that's in my house. Bye, Pierce. Yeah, let's plop that down because I got the ugly brown one in my house. Oh my gosh, that's so much nicer. That's definitely going in my house and replacing the brown one. I really wish the one item I want in the Dream Suite New Leaf, there's a gyroid humidifier and it comes like out of all these gyroid pipes and it's just this cute little smoke. I wish New Horizons had that. Oh my gosh. Nice, we got the purple one now. It looks so much better with the pastel bookcase. I wanted the actual like wooden bookcase, but I got the wooden block one instead. Oh well. That can't be two complete stacks of stones, can it? Let me check. My house is just a nightmare. Yeah, no, it's just one stone. Okay, so we're gonna combine these two. And the coconuts are gonna go here for future gifts. Pick that up for later because we're gonna need it to make that mermaid, not the mermaid bench, the shell stool. And we're gonna drop these tree branches and put the gold nuggets in storage. I'm gonna try to get rid of some of the apples by crafting some of the apple furniture because our house is looking a little rough right now. We can make 37 of these. I wonder how much money that's going to get us. Probably not much. Let me check a guide. There's a guide that tells you how much the crafted items sell for. I wonder how much this sells for. Okay, according to this guide I pulled up, they sell for 2,700 bells each. That's really nice. That'll make us a good amount of bells. Maybe we'll be able to pay off our debt when Resident Services opens up tomorrow. And considering this is the only item we can like directly sell to the Nooklings, this is pretty significant. I think this is a good investment of our hardwood and iron nuggets. It's not the best investment, but I think it's better than just like outright selling the item when it's not selling as a hot item. Stonks. Well, let's go see the sale price. All right, boys. Let me know how much this is. Oh my god, stonks. Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go, hide items for the win. Oh my gosh. 45k! 45k bells, oh my gosh. You don't understand how significant this is. Oh my gosh. In hardcore mode, you're only allowed to sell them items you've crafted. This is nice. This is a good chunk of money. Oh, we broke 100k. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, that's extremely nice. Oh, and we got the 5,000, the sell 5,000 bells item. Nice. Oh, I forgot we gotta catch 2 more fish. That was a good chunk of change. Well, now we have the problem of we can't use the ABD. Nooks is closed. But I mean, that also means you can't get my kneecaps, so we'll just... Nice. Okay, so we have all that money to pay off the debt tomorrow. I mean, I think the debt isn't 100k, it's almost 200,000 bells, I think. How much do we have in the Dropbox, though? Because that might push us up to it. Because I have 60,000 bells in savings from using the Dropbox last night, getting the Venus flower baskets, the sponges that are really hard to catch. So I might have enough if I sell enough through here. We still haven't sold our fruit for the day either, but I don't know if I want to like craft all my fruit into like, I don't know if it's like legal per se to craft all your fruit into furniture. I don't know like the rules for that because Like here, let me pull up the rules again. Because fruit can only be sold through the sell box, but materials and crafted items can be sold to the Nooklings. So I don't know what items crafted with fruit fall under, really. Either way, I'm going to put something more mellow on the radio. This is very cheery. I'm going to put on this one. Just because it's mellow. We're also going to finish crafting up until we run out of hardwood of the simple DIY benches, so that because they're the hot item for the day. I'm also going to be streaming the hard mode challenge as often as I can. So if you miss a day, you might be able to come back another day and see me streaming it. And I'm sorry I don't have a consistent stream time. I just stream when I have the time, really. That puts us down to 2 hardwood. I don't know if that we had a whole stack sitting here this entire time that I did not see because I was behind this like little stool thing. I am not the brightest. Oh well, I think that's enough for today of the crafting because we already made like 40,000 from selling all of it, so I don't think we really need to make any more of those simple DIY benches. We do need to pick up that watering can though, because we will have to water all those flowers. That is important. What do the rules say about watering flowers and crops? Do we have to do that every day? Time travel within a 7-day period, but we're not doing that. We're doing no time travel because we want the extra challenge, and we use time traveling to catch up anyway, so we're not going to time travel anymore after this because we were playing catch up anyway. Purchase one thing from Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. Already did that. Katrina, we don't have. 2 times Nook Miles, we still have to fish. Daily stretching. NPC quest. And bugs, fish, fossils donated before selling. Okay, so it says nothing about watering flowers. But I'm still gonna do it because you can't like. Let me read. Where's it at? There was something that said that you couldn't like dig up people's flowers. Yeah, no trading flowers, no selling fossils. So we're gonna have any flower we get that's on our island. So I guess we're watering them every day so I can get more flowers. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and pick up that watering can so we can actually water them because I keep forgetting to pick up the watering can. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can craft that sells for good money. Let me check this little crafting list I have. Let's see. The natural garden table sells for a lot, but that takes hardwood, and we just spent a whole bunch of hardwood crafting those DIY benches. The brick oven, though, I haven't crafted that yet. Let's see. That sells for a pretty good chunk of money. Let's see how much, like if it's worth the materials to sell. So we should, yeah, we have it right here. That's a lot of clay. I don't know about you, but clay is the material I have the least of. But this item sells for 3,820 bells. So I think it might be a little worth it to craft at least one of them, and that's without it being a hot item. So I think we'll craft one of those, just because it sells for 3,000 bells, and we'll see how it is after that. Because like I said, we don't have all that much clay, because it takes 8 clay. Yeah, so we only have 10 clay left, and I feel like clay is used in a lot of DIY recipes later on, especially like, I think the fountain recipes, I think that's an important one. Well, it's not important, but it's something I like to display when I get it, the fountain. I hope I have wisps today. That'd be really cool. Because I haven't seen any of the other NPCs, and I wonder if that's because Resident Services is remodeling. But I'm not, like, certain if it's that or if I just can't find whoever's visiting today. Oh, that's good money too. Nice. So if you're just coming back to this game, we just crafted a whole bunch of those simple DIY workbenches and sold them to the Nooks. And let's just say it was worth a whole bunch of bells. Oh, I picked up a fish, dang it. But this is how much bells we're sitting pretty at after selling the hot item of the day, which is pretty nice. I didn't think I'd have 100,000 bells, but it doesn't matter because we can't pay off my debt because Resident Services is closed. And I did such a bad job planning this. I should have done something like this yesterday. But for now, I'm just gonna drop all my money out here until Resident Services opens. I also hope we have wisps today because I want to see the NPC. I keep putting that away when I'm supposed to drop it. I'm bad about this. It's kind of like with the presents. Everybody tries to open the presents, but they end up dropping them instead. That's that with bells. Okay, and we gotta catch the fish to meet our Nook Miles goals for the day because that's required by the hardcore challenge rules. So how many more of those do I gotta get? We need 3 more fish. Okay, that's doable. Which means our fish pile will become even worse. CJ will be really happy though. Him and Flick and CJ, they will be so happy when they finally get to have my bugs and fish that I've just been hoarding. Gotta get Snowflake. Oh no, my net broke. I'll craft one later. Right now I got a fish. I was coming over here because usually the fish spawns quick. Yeah, here's one. I usually have more luck on this shoreline than I do the one by the Nook shop. That's going to Blathers. Yay, inventory space! That means the fish pile isn't growing. Now, if we can do that with another fish, if we can do that with 3 fishes now, I will be able to keep my inventory space, and that'll be nice, and my island won't lag because there won't be so many fish and bugs on it. So if we can catch another fish that I don't have, that'd be great. Nope, that's going on the island. I just had to jinx it. I do have to say, it feels like the snowflakes are mocking me because there's two of them right here, right after my net broke. It just feels like they're mocking me a little bit. It's like, hey, I heard your net broke. Oh man, it's a sea bass. But hey, that's the McMiles goals, all completed, the ×2, because those are the only required ones. Now I could do these other ones if I wanted to, but I'm kind of lazy, so we just did the ×2 ones, and that's required by the rules. So I consider that done. I think I'm going to put sea bass on the beach, because we're just running out of space in this corner here, and there's too many trees. But the football fish definitely is going to Blathers. I like how he's awake when it's nighttime. It's just one of those Animal Crossing things I like. Take the football fish. Sure, why not? Does anybody else like remember the football fish from Finding Nemo that was just like really scary? I don't know why, but when I was a kid and Finding Nemo came out, it was just really scary to me. I wonder if the oarfish is in season. That's one of my favorite Animal Crossing fishes. I mean, I know it's a fish in real life, but I like catching it in Animal Crossing just because it's like crazy big. Okay, now it's time to water these flowers before I forget. Because if I don't do it now, they won't get watered. And they're just kind of like scattered about anywhere because, like I said, the island ain't pretty, it's functional right now. That's what matters right now, is that it functions. It can be pretty later. I'm so used to having the gold watering can. I overshot with this one because this one missed that red flower entirely, and I thought it was gonna get it because I thought the range was bigger. And I can't wait till Leaf gets here because we can finally get like all types of flowers and like some shrubs and bushes going, which would be really nice. Oh, you're not crafting. Well, what's up? That's a scary skill, Dizzy. Like, could you imagine an elephant having a mouth like a snake and just eating a snack bag full? What am I good at? I'm good at baking, but the game doesn't say baking, it says cooking. Let's see what something else says. Oh, it just lets you enter it. I'll just put in baking then. Because I can bake some really good brownies and cakes. That's kind of like what I do as a hobby. Yeah. Oh, you get miles for watering the flowers? I didn't know that. Nice. Well, that actually gives me an incentive to have more flowers on this island. Well, in the third tier, I'm just going to leave completely alone because I look at that third tier and it just stresses me out because it's like I've already cleaned the other two tiers, but there's just like so many weeds up there. I'm just like, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna take one more look at the rules. Okay. Let me pop them back up there. So we got one thing from Nooks. We don't have Abel's yet. We don't have Katrina. We got the 2 times Nook Miles Plus completed. We did the daily stretching. We haven't found the NPC though, and that worries me. So maybe I do have to go up to that third tier and look around for them. Maybe they're wandering. Maybe we just don't have one because the plaza's upgrading and we were gonna have a plaza villager today. That makes sense. But it's just weird because like they'd at least like be wandering around or something, right? We donated the bugs and fish and the fossils to Blathers, but we didn't dig up all the fossils, so that's something we can look for right now. But we're pretty much running out of things to do other than like casually like selling seashells and stuff, which isn't a bad thing because we could just go swimming and diving later for the sea creatures and get some money that way. Especially since it's like I don't know how much money you have to spend, but you have to spend a significant amount when Mabel's here to get her to open up the shop. Like there's like a certain like bell threshold you need to meet. Oh, I didn't know there was a pond up here. I got my fishing rod. Nice. I like how it's right on top of the fish and it doesn't see it. And it's something we already have. Man, I was hoping I could get a koi, because I haven't found one of those yet. I'm really excited to unlock gyroids. I'm going to just have gyroids all over my house when I finally get the gyroids unlocked. People were like, why do you want to get to 3 stars? They're like, do you just want KK to come? I'm like, no, I want gyroids and cooking. That is 100% what I want. Red's here today. I don't know why it didn't show up. Maybe it was on my map the whole time and I didn't see it. But Red's here today. Okay, let's see what he has, because he's an NPC interaction that one. He was probably on the map the whole time and I just didn't see it because I wasn't thinking or looking at the map because I was so distracted with all the other daily chores. I forgot I dumped all my money on the beach. Whoops. About that, Red. I'll be back. I did not think this through. I have a big head and little arms. I'm not sure how well this plan was thought through. Sorry, I quote that Nate Robinson's thing all the time, and it annoys people so much in real life. Okay, that should be enough money to get something from him, because he has stuff that you typically can't get from the Nook shop, so. And he has art, and I know for certain I will buy the fake one on accident thinking it's real. Maybe I should pull up an art guide, but I don't know. I'm hoping, since I've been taking art history at the college, that I'll be smart enough to see through red, but I don't know. First, give me the cat bed. Yes. No, let me buy the cat bed. The cat bed that the cat won't use, that the cat will climb in the box of. And you ask me how I know this. I know this because I have a cat, and I got them a cat bed, and they just wanted the box because they're a cat, and that's how cats work. I think the fake one has like a shawl or something. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's real though, because I don't know, when he's on his boat, he has a higher chance of the art being real than when he's like not on the boat. When he's like sailing at Harb's Island, it's like always fake. But on the boat, there's like a 75% chance or something like that. What's the statue called again? I need to know the statue name to look it up. Google, help me. Beautiful statue. Oh, the fake one has a necklace on it, so it is the real one. Okay. Give me that statue. It's real, boy. Sometimes you're not shady, but sometimes you are. Oh no, you're. I don't know if I should trust you or not. I don't know. And the GameCube version's better because he just sells Nook's furniture at an inflated price. He doesn't sell art. So in the other games that he sells fake art, I'm just like, not trustworthy. But I also like seeing him at the fireworks festival selling the fireworks, so because that's the only thing he does legitimately that doesn't like scam you, which is pretty nice. I don't know what it was about that corner, but I just had so much difficulty digging up that fossil. Okay, so we won't have wisps tonight, which is a little sad. Oh, I didn't know there was a rock up here. We missed a rock when we were hitting rocks. I don't know how many fossils we've had assessed, but we just did pick up 3. So going by that logic, there should be one more somewhere. If there's not one more, we've picked them all up for the day. Yeah, I'm not seeing that last fossil if there is one. But it's nice that I went to the back of the map to find red, because if I had not been paying attention to my map at all, I would have not found him at all and been like, where an NPC at? What NPC doing? Huh? The whole day, and people would have been like real angry and been like, he's right there! Oh my gosh, how did she miss red? It's like, I do be that dumb sometimes, though. Okay, I think that's all the fossils. We're gonna get those assessed, and then probably into the stream. Because we're just running out of things to do. We won't have much to do until tomorrow in the game, and I don't think we're gonna have a star shower, because if we were, it would have been started right now. So we're gonna give the owl his fossils. He just gets so happy when he sees fossils. Like, he just a joy reaction. He doesn't do that for fish or bugs. You know he likes them fossils. Which, I mean, he'd like me too, because I'm a fossil too. Yeah, take these fossils. And I kind of want to take a look at the fossil museum, the fossil part of the museum before we go too. I want to see how filled out we have it. And I started the dialogue again on accident. Dang it. Oh no, this is a fossil. Apparently we already have that in there. Okay, that can be another villager gift for tomorrow, because that's probably the only way, since inventory management's really big, that's a way we can get rid of the fossils, because we're not allowed to sell them. Well, this room's looking pretty nice. We got 4 fossils in here. I like how we just have the torso of whatever this is supposed to be, and it's missing its head. I don't know why, but this looks kind of goofy. That's my favorite part of seeing the museum early on. It's when it's not finished. We got a Triceratop's head, but not a body. And this is the panoramic view. Although I do gotta say, the dinosaur without a tail doesn't look half bad, but the woolly mammoth without a head's kind of goofy looking. Well, this is probably the end of the stream for the night, because there's nothing else to do. We've done all our daily tasks and we've grinded through them. If you like the stream, thank you for coming by to watch. I noticed a lot of people popping in and out. The rules for the challenge are in the description. I'm going to put them up on screen before we end it again. But you can find the rules for this hardcore challenge in the description. And I hope more people join this challenge, because the Animal Crossing community has been really great. I had a real good time at the Sunday flea market, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Oh, wrong button. Other wrong button. Where's the emotes? Wait. Can you not do them when you're standing in that spot? Wait, no. Why does that keep bringing up the keyboard? Oh, there they go. It was bringing up the keyboard instead.